Que raiva quando eu esqueço de apertar pra iniciar a transmissão. Eu faço isso com tanta frequência que eu fico até triste. Agora sim estamos on de verdade. Verdade não, verdade. Porra, sempre esqueço. Calma aí, vamos testar. Testando, 1, 2, 3. Ué, cadê o áudio? Tá funcionando sim, só que tá com muito atraso. Que porra é essa? Ok, não fui eu. Bora lá. O herói e a princesa.
You're on a path in the woods.
Eu não vou
And at the
ler,
end of that path
tá bom?
is a cabin.
Eu vou ler as minhas respostas só.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ok.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
E se eu não quiser? Aqui. O fim do mundo, do que você tá falando? Se por você já parou pra pensar que o motivo dela tem que destruir o mundo é porque ela foi trancada? A princesa parece meio errado, não acha? Outra pessoa pode esquecer, eu não faria isso. Acabar com a monarquia, viva lá a revolução.
I'm
Como assim,
talking
fim
about
do
the end
mundo?
of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Uhum. Tá, eu acho que primeiro as opções são explorar. E aqui são as respostas, tipo, corretas, vamos dizer assim. Ok. Uma princesa trancada num porão pode destruir o mundo.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting.
Não quero. Tem como provar isso?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Você já pode pensar que o único motivo do mundo é porque ela está
While I
trancada?
appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous.
Ela está
She
trancada
is
porque é
not dangerous
perigosa. Ela não é
because
perigosa
she's
porque
locked
está
up.
trancada.
And before you
Ok.
decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the
O que é
cabin,
isso aqui? Histórico, isso aqui é pra salvar, isso aqui é ação, ok.
it's no use arguing semantics
Olha,
over a
o bagulho
metaphorical
mexe.
chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course,
Tá bom. Não, mas princesa parece meio errado, não
does
acha?
it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much
Ah, isso foi
better
muito
than slaying a
específico.
seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Nhinhinhinha. O pessoal não poderia fazer isso?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're
Quer
the
saber
only
de
one who can
tudo
pull
antes de eu
this
tomar.
off.
Quer dizer, eu já sei que decisão eu vou tomar, mas
Like
eu
I
quero
said, I
alongar.
don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Vou ganhar alguma
Yes,
recompensa?
but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Não. Posso esquecer,
Are
não
you
farei isso.
serious? No, you have to do it.
Vou pensar que talvez eu não tenha problema com o fim do mundo.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the
Tô
world to
testando
end.
minhas opções.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Dizer qual vai ser o meu prêmio pra fazer um bom trabalho.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise.
Tá aumentando muito a expectativa. Ah, com ela. Mal talvez fazer disso. Talvez seja a princesa, mas eu vou fazer sem interação de conhecer ela pessoalmente. Não, eu vou só dar a minha
Seriously?
volta.
You're just going to turn
Eu vou
around and
tentar.
leave?
Arriscar.
Do you even know where you're going?
bem então. Nossa, que persistência. Eu vou até acabando salvar a princesa. Ah, tudo bem então. Eu vou até acabando conversar com a princesa. Mentir. A única coisa que importa é que eu não. É onde que é acabando. Eu não vou até acabando, como eu disse. Não, aqui ó. A única coisa que importa é pra onde que eu não estou indo.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Tá bom,
Good.
já comecei meio
What we're
estranho.
being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Minha voz?
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to
Olha
the
que
cabin.
filhos da puta.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
E ir embora de
You're really
novo.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the
Eu vou
situation.
tentar,
If you don't
eu
do
não
your
vou
job,
até o
everyone
máximo
dies.
tempo que eu
Like,
conseguir.
dies. Forever.
Não pode então já emoção percorrer aqui. Eu não ligo, não vou assassinar uma princesa.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess
Por quê?
because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her.
Eu vou
But
voltar pra
fine,
cabana, não.
you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Isso mesmo. Aí eu vou voltar pra cabana.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe
Cala a
itself is
boca,
doing its
narrador. Tô me
best to
sentindo
bring
em
you
Stanley
your
Parable.
fated confrontation with the princess.
Ah, é bom. Acho que eu vou andar em outra direção de novo. Na verdade, eu vou continuar caminhando pela natureza até encontrar um jeito de sair
There's always a
daqui.
choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to
Lá
happen.
vem a coisa estranha acontecendo.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't
Bilhão
just
de cabana
of
diferente.
light. In every
Ah,
direction,
não.
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately
Oh, vai
trying to
tomar no
draw
cu,
you back
hein?
to where... Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your
Sim, te
responsibility
irritar não é
because
uma
you care
decisão
more
ruim,
about
não,
irritating
sendo
me
sincero.
than you do about the fate of the world.
Parece bem divertido, na verdade.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Por que não? Temos que
You
testar
lose
coisas
track of
diferentes.
just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Ué?
You're on a path in the woods.
Ah,
And
tá.
at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Calma aí,
it will
vai
be
ser
the
2
end of the
capítulos, 3
world.
capítulos pra cada vez que eu tomar uma coisa? Ah, não.
A terrible sense of déjà vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Acho que não foi não, hein?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's
Ele não
best to
lembra
keep
do
it
que
that
aconteceu,
way.
então seja melhor que continue assim.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Hã?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us.
Ele tem...
I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Tá muito confuso.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you can pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Não.
The world
Tá
hasn't
seguindo o
ended
maldito
yet.
roteiro.
And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to
Tá
the
me
back of
lembrando
your
de
mind and stay
Escolhido, isso
focused on the
de vozes falando
task
na minha
ahead.
cabeça. É verdade, tem um monte de parede aqui em volta. Tô quieto pra cabana dessa vez.
A warning before you
Meu
go
Deus,
any
eu
further.
esparrei de volta.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from
Vou
slaying
acreditar em
her.
cada palavra que ela disse.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Seguir até a cabana.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there,
Ok,
such
estranho
that the
as coisas
seams are never
mexendo.
quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Essa ilusão de ótica.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table, the blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity
Na
anyway?
verdade, isso faz muito sentido. Se a princesa é uma criatura que vai acabar com
No,
o mundo,
we're
uma faca não vai
taking the
fazer
knife.
nada.
Have you seen this place? We have
Mas ao mesmo
literally
tempo
no
pode ser
idea what to
arriscado.
expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this
Ou joga essa
incredibly
faca
simple
pela
and
janela, se
straightforward
tivesse a opção.
premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action
Sim,
save
estou
the
salvando
entire
o mundo
world.
inteiro com essa decisão que eu talvez irá tomar. Tô entendendo.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you... Oh, you've piqued my interest.
Assim,
What's
perder
going
a
to happen if we
compostura.
lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Não vou não.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Não. E tal.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Realmente.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Meu Deus
What you're
do
seeing
céu, não
here
faz
is
sentido.
obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Deixa a chuva.
Okay, I'm fine. Good.
Me dê uma opção.
Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Aqui. Verdade.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself
Ninguém
because
falou
there
sobre
isn't a
o
mirror.
espelho?
There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Realmente, uai.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do?
Não, se o
You
trabalho
waste
dele
time
é
preening
explicar
yourself instead of doing
lugar,
what needs to be
situação, ele é um
done.
narrador, por que ele não fala do espelho?
You walk up to the
Espelho,
wall
espelho
next
meu.
to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't
Não
much to
é.
see here.
Não, tem definitivamente
This
um
really
espelho.
isn't funny.
Para o espelho.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Ah, ele
It was
tirou
there a
o
second
espelho.
ago.
E minha mão
Now
não é
it's
uma mão
gone.
humana.
You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Sim. Tá, pega a
You
faca.
take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world
Pela
without a
minha
weapon.
segurança, não pra matar a
Okay,
princesa.
fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The
Ué,
other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb
Como
at the
assim?
bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
ao
You switch your
contrário.
grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. You're right.
Eu
This
só
does
não
look a lot better.
entendi como que ele tá segurando a faca.
It
mas
really
tudo
doesn't
bem.
matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already. Yes!
Joguei a
Do
faca
it!
pela janela, que se
Seriously.
foda.
You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess
Isso, epa.
without it. We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there,
Realmente,
done that.
acabou uma vez eu voltei.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Verdade, mudou alguma
What's
coisa, eu
done
acho.
is done. Good luck, hero.
Vamos lá, sem a faca.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneous.
Nossa, você tá
If the
falando muito
princess lives here,
difícil.
slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
Não mesmo.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we
Okay.
do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is,
E não
we know
temos
one thing for
livre-arbítrio,
sure.
isso eu tenho certeza.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Tudo bem. Vou ir pela do meio.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on.
Nossa, ó.
You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up
Ascendentes
or
ou
down, but at the
descendentes.
very least,
Ai,
you
contar
concentrate on
palavra
where you
difícil.
are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
Tá bom, narrador.
And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another, but no matter
Nossa, o
the
narrador tá
direction
lendo
it
umas
goes,
coisas
it
que eu nunca
certainly
vi,
is
sabe?
the
Não
most
importa,
true
agora
path.
mesmo você tem
You know
certeza.
that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you
Oxi.
go. Time disappears,
Tá,
and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
doidei? É isso?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things
Esse meu tá
experienced
ficando
are
mais
the endless
feio.
repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Fiquei doido.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Can I help you?
Ah, eu me assustei.
what the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Um pouco de medo todo esse momento.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently
matar ela.
from the other side of the
Não
basement.
vou, não vou, não vou.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Com certeza.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems
Sim,
normal.
não tem nada de errado com ela. Qual é seu nome?
Princess.
Que nome? Olá, meu nome é Herói. Eu sou herói.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Oxe.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now
Esse eu tô
another.
doido.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last
Eu
time?
não cheguei até aqui, né?
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Calma, essa é a princesa da outra
Whatever
realidade.
you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
É isso.
If it's not already too late. You have
Filosófico
a job to
pra
do
mim.
here, and you need to do it now.
Tô burro.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Não, por favor, não. Tirar você daqui, não sei o que. Posso confiar em você, não posso confiar em nada. Deixa ela. Hã? Pelo vídeo você é uma ameaça no mundo. Tirar você daqui, tenta libertá-la. Não sei o que você é, mas não posso confiar em você, não posso confiar em nada aqui. Deixá-la no porrão. Não. Sabe esse problema que aconteceu
I don't
comigo?
remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Feliz agora, eu só queria fazer uma pergunta.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone.
Tô feliz com
And
isso
I'm-
não.
There must be something wrong with you.
Tenho a sensação de
I'm
que
the
você vai
same as
estar
I
bem,
was a
eu
moment
continuamente não
ago.
quero ainda
I
agora.
don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that
Ah,
supposed to
não.
mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
Ah, não.
I don't like where this is going.
Tem péssimo.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? Could always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us.
Eu não fiz nada.
Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my
Realmente.
suggestions. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on
Faz
anymore.
sentido,
We
na
need to get out of
verdade.
here. This whole place is making me itch. Wait, that's not right.
Não é
Go on.
verdade. O quê?
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread,
Hã?
a confident stride.
Tô confuso.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your
Só
very
tenho uma
self is
cabeça, não
pulled
tô
in
entendendo.
incomprehensibly many directions.
Socorro.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We
O que
can't...
tá acontecendo? Meu Deus do céu, eu tô jogando o jogo por meia hora.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Realmente.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Nossa, ele parece a voz do líder do sindicato do Disco Elysium.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
A voz foi embora.
falls apart.
E?
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Narrador?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others,
Meu Deus
they
do
just
céu.
don't fit. They just don't fit.
O que eu fiz?
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should
Deus do céu.
help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Farrei uma melhor. Quando tudo é possível, nada é. Mas você não sabe se ela teve chance de escutar quando você respondeu. Ela se foi dando um grau diferente.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Não sei onde ela foi, muito mais
Right.
pra ela.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
O narrador se
Yes.
foi.
Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do? There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Tá no inferno, abraço
No.
capeta, né?
Don't do that. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Bota isso! Ele nunca me
It's
assustou.
different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Você se aproxima do espelho para observar-se. Ele toma conta ao avançar, ele se foca no espelho permanece, chegou a ver o que há nele. É você. Parece que eu sou um monstro. Tá sozinho num lugar vazio, está um silêncio. Seguir até a cabana. Você está na cabana, aproximar-se dela.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
É você.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh. Luzes solitárias? Como assim?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
E o que você acha que eu sou?
I think that you are like me.
É como eu.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Ok, um espectro frágil.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction,
Calha
a winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalked. They are stretched into a shape
Ah,
not
precisa
unlike
muito
me,
filosófica, meu Deus do céu.
but it is a shape
O
they
narrador
cannot
tava menos
hold.
filosófico.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant
Realmente, foi a
time.
primeira coisa que eu vi é você.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Tá linda. Este é o fim do mundo.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Eu conheço o narrador.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Tudo bem. Você sabe sobre os mundos além deste
I
lugar?
know only that they are.
Foi você que me enviou?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Você é a princesa?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Cacete. Mas você sempre foi a princesa ou fez ela virar uma parte de você agora?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Na verdade, pouco. O que vai acontecer agora?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Eu tô mexendo no mouse.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Não tem medo que eu encontre um jeito de matá-la?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
O que vou esquecer?
Everything, until we meet again.
Bem,
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
finais infinitos, Baldur's Gate 7. E se eu não deixar que faça... E se eu não deixar... Ah.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished.
Será que eu vou ficar mais
Dry.
bonito também,
Hollow.
igual a princesa? Eu pedi se eu ajudá-la. É isso que você vai fazer.
You ask of
Quais coisas não
things
podem
that
ser feitas,
cannot be
destruir,
done.
realmente reformar.
To de-
Está aprendendo significados. O que vai fazer se eu ajudá-la?
How can I know?
Não
I am
tem
flickers
Não
in
faça.
something sprawling.
certo, faça-me me esquecer.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Quer que eu peça pra...
You won't.
Caralho. Tudo fica escuro e você morre. Berroia leva a estranha para...
You're on a path in the
Vai
woods,
saber quando é que...
and at the end of that path
O verdadeiro
is a
Lady
cabin,
Princess começa agora.
and in the basement of that cabin is a
Eu acabei de
princess.
fazer... Deixa eu ver minhas conquistas na Steam, calma aí. Ah não, essas conquistas que eu fiz ainda são bem comuns. Ah, eu acho que eu tinha feito uma conquista difícil.
You're
sem
here
querer.
to slay her. If you don't,
Para tocar de água, já viu, pressione Tab no teclado ou R1 no seu controle. Ah, assim. Ah tá.
I'm talking.
Ah.
Don't-
É, essas coisas que eu já li.
What?
Eu vou... Ah tá, pronto, já fiz tudo. Então eu vou pegar do meu... Tudo bem, então. Olha, eu vou fazer agora um caminho onde eu vou tentar, né, ceifar a vida dela. Agora, certeza. Tudo bem, me convenceu, vamos acabar logo com isso.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Ok.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ué? Como falei, agora eu vou seguir o caminho
The
correto, entre
interior of the
aspas.
cabin is almost entirely bare.
E realmente, a
The air
cabana
is
tá
stale and musty,
normal
and the
agora.
floor and walls are painted in
Não
a
tem
fine layer
espelho.
of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ok.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world
Como falei, eu vou
without
fazer o
it.
que o jogo tá mandando agora. Não tem nem discutir. Já que o primeiro e o segundo final discutiu o
The
máximo
door to the
possível.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Eu acho que não, mas tudo bem.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Diga, princesa.
Who's there?
Quem está aí? Eu, Chapolin Colorado.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Ela é uma
Don't let it
princesa.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oi!
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Deixa eu dar uma salvada, só pra garantir. Pronto. Talvez uma ameaça.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Na verdade, é exatamente isso. Não, não ainda não. Eu ainda não decidi. Pois é, sim, você me pegou.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can
Dessa
talk
vez,
things out.
não.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of
Não,
us.
vamos.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you
Será?
scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Não sei.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to
A
use it.
princesa sabe de tudo.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Eu não vou soltar o punhal.
Then
Não
I'm
vou nem
not
tentar
talking to
dialogar. Ceifar a princesa.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run
Não,
her
que
through.
mentira, nem tentei. Nem
A moment of
pensei.
distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver
Ela
a
me deu socão.
catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Caralho, princesa.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat
Entendi,
equal footing.
princesa.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Terminar o serviço.
You and the princess stare at each other,
Pá.
both
Não,
gasping for
pá,
breath,
pá,
equally
pá.
exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
É, vou fazer
Excuse
esse final.
me?
O que? Calma, eu vou morrer?
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs
Sangue,
bouncing around in
boazinha.
there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Entendi.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the
É,
princess's
foi.
heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Consegui.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Não.
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
E você
Everything goes
morre.
dark,
Palmas.
and you die.
Adversária. O aniversário.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay. I can assure you that you're not dead, and to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess.
Eu acabei de fazer
literally
isso.
told you that a
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's...
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be... That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin.
Teimoso.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Não, tá bom, eu vou fazer de novo.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will. Crystal.
Eu vou tentar fazer a mesma coisa, exatamente a mesma coisa, pra ver o que vai acontecer.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The blade is your implement.
Vou falar nada sobre o espelho. E tem outro espelho.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Oh, stop bickering and just get on with it.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your... You reach for it was there, and now it's gone.
So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Na verdade, eu vou fazer exatamente a mesma coisa.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough, her fierce voice.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, as you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for
Ela
either
sabe
of
que
us.
isso tá se repetindo. Eu também.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes, I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
É que tem ouvido tudo, seu narrador é muito diferente da última vez, mas fica evidente que a última vez aconteceu.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so...
Claro, estranha, mas
say for a moment that for all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time?
Narrador.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe.
Você está diferente.
You look exactly the same.
Então você se lembra mesmo de mim?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
See? She wants to fight us again.
Não, eu vou conversar com ela. Na verdade, eu vim aqui te libertar.
Free her? You aren't.
Who says I want to be free?
Mas deixa de verdade, o que você quer?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife
estranha.
split my flesh. Is that really too much to ask?
Não, eu vou te libertar.
Yeah, especially that last part.
Eu te achei
Don't be such
bonito.
a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to
O que é isso
relish
aqui?
the
Eu tô com
thought
ele
of
de
it.
sei o que é, então eu vou salvar.
Because it doesn't matter if we die
Ah, eu acho que é pra
again.
pular sozinho.
It'll just be another opportunity to have...
We don't know that for sure, and
Não disse que não vim aqui pra lutar, mas acho que tem muitos detalhes que esclarecer primeiro, por exemplo, porque ainda não decidi o que fazer. Não sei o que aconteceu no último nosso encontro, mas não enfrentarei uma demônio gigante. Adeus. Tentar libertar a princesa.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right?
Sim?
Did you just say you're going to try and free her?
She doesn't even want to be free.
Dependente. Eu não sou teimoso, então.
Exactly. So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work? I mean, we have a weapon, right? We could always just cut her out, yeah? While she's trying to kill you. Yeah, why not?
Sim.
And then what? Do you think she'll just follow you out of here.
Talvez.
Maybe. I don't know. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Tudo que eu tô falando, ele também tá falando.
No, it's not.
Não tá, não.
Actually,
Libertar
no,
a princesa.
you're not. I have a responsibility to the world here, and I'm not just going to let you throw yourself into
Não,
a
a
scenario
Tatiana
where the literal
positiva é
best
a gente sair
outcome is the
juntos e
end
formar uma
of
família
everything.
feliz.
Until you come up with any other idea, your body remains. What do
No.
you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll. Watch me. Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling, and your hand twists into an obscene
Filha da
gesture.
puta.
See? So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so weird?
Tira esse dedo.
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in
Wow.
return. Hey, you, decision
Ela quer
maker.
se abater.
I want us to fight her as much as he wants us to kill her, but this is boorish. Just ignore
Sim,
him.
eu quero
If you-
salvar ela. Não, libertar a Libertar a princesa.
You know what? Fine. Blade in hand, you charge forward
Ela
to
vai
try
tentar me
and free
bater,
the
mas eu vou tentar
princess
ajudar ela
from her
mesmo assim.
bite.
Finally! I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
Slash across her wrist, her elbow comes crashing down on your skull.
Ah, sou idiota,
An
tô tentando te
unsettling
ajudar,
crack
que raiva.
echoes in your ears. It's a devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor,
Talvez seja o
limbs.
fim já.
That's it, huh? You've got.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Really? In just one blow?
Sim?
Yes. Oh, come on, that's hardly fair. We're not dead. You're just flipping the table over.
Sim.
It is what it is. You're dead. Finished. All right. Fine. This whole thing's a frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see you two next.
O olho da agulha. Vou tentar salvar ela de novo.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there.
Não entendi.
You're strong, but you're bullheaded. This isn't a fight. It's a puzzle. She's stronger
Ai,
than
tem mais
us.
uma voz na minha
We
cabeça,
can
socorro.
use that to. I hate puzzles. I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death is good in my book. What do you have
De
in mind?
apanhar até morrer e salvar ela.
Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about it. We're getting her out of there. After that,
Como que a gente vai tirar
we're
ela de lá
seeing
de
what
dentro se ela tá
happens. Are you
amarrada?
insane? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If she gets out of here, that's it. Game over for everyone.
Game
Yourself,
over.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going
Ah,
on. We've
o
never
narrador
met.
nunca percebe que ele tá
Enlighten me
repetindo.
then. I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. You'd only be saying the things you've been
Sim.
saying if
Só que o
you'd
lugar
already
tá meio
been here.
esquisito.
Mhm. So where does that leave us? It leaves us exactly where we started, and where I'm sure you've already been before. The princess,
sem
left
fala, sem
unhindered,
fala,
will
sem
bring
fala,
about the end
princesa,
of the
sem
world.
fala, princesa.
Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If you need help busting her out of there, I'm your man.
Boa, teimoso.
Welcome aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the fight you wanted. The rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further.
Vamos ajudar ela, independente. Calma aí. Pronto. Eu adorei a princesa visitona. Não falou o suficiente sobre o quão diferente o lugar está mal para dizer que a mata como se a influência dela tivesse contaminado. Se eu não concordar com o plano, se eu preferir adotar outro método. Não importa o que vá, a previsão das nossas partes está na cabana. Prefiro ir até o fim, prosseguir até o fim, perseguir, cansei disso, tchau. Não. Sim,
It's
tá muito
evidence of
diferente.
one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
Agora não tem mais mata, agora é só
Do
pedra,
we know
igual a
it's her?
cabana, a parte
For all
interna
we
dela.
know, he's in control, pulling the strings to make us too afraid to do anything but slay her.
Sim!
For all we know, it could be us making the changes. Exactly. And at least as things are now, there's no way for us to know. But the world is clearly not as it seems.
Podemos
We can't trust
eu vou
anything
confiar
until we
nela.
If you question reality itself, there's not much I can offer in the way of
Você precisa da
persuasion.
própria
And
realidade.
consider that it probably isn't helpful for anyone to doubt the ground they stand.
E se eu não concordar com o plano, não importa o que venha, prosseguir.
It's up to
Ah.
you in the end, isn't it? It'd be best if you
Factor
bought
não
in, but
podemos fazer
there's
parte
not a whole
de
lot we can do to stop it.
These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them.
Não! Pegar tá acabando em silêncio.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin.
No last advice for us? No words of warning?
É, de novo.
What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now.
I could use a little catharsis.
There'll be time for that later. For now, you know what you
Salvar a
have to do.
princesa.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your
Punhal de
sides.
novo.
The blade is your implement.
Up to you if we want the blade. I think we can goad her out of here without... Take it!
Não vou pegar. Na verdade, vou chegar perto do espelho de novo. Aqui, você nunca menciona o espelho.
It looks that way, sure. But it vanished the last time we interacted with it. Until proven otherwise, we shouldn't
Mas...
assume that it's
Ah,
real.
é porque na verdade o espelho tá a passagem tá através do
A fair
espelho.
assumption, especially since I can assure you that there is no mirror. The only thing at the end of this room is the door to the basement.
If there's a door on the other side of that thing, let's just smash it. Let's see if it stays there before we make any rash decisions. But if it is real, we should take a good look at it before we do any smashing.
Calma, deixa eu ler direito. Ah, tá. Não vou pegar o punhal.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it.
Não.
You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front.
This really is just like last time. Can you
Exatamente
really
igual.
not see the mirror? Or is pretending it doesn't exist
Ah.
another one of your...
Eu acho que ele não vê mesmo.
There isn't a mirror.
Ah, ele não vê.
Is it a rule to say that there isn't a mirror when there's clearly one right there? Because if it is, it's not a very good one.
Calma aí.
I'm inclined to agree, but we don't know how things work here, do we?
Ah.
Just smash it already. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it's...
Why am I not
É
surprised?
pouco.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the
Tá
bottom.
muito diferente.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her voice, bold and fierce.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Será que ela tá
She
diferente?
hasn't changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a fight, which means we still know her.
E vir até... É, vou até salvar. Vem aqui, sobe aqui.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Sim, foi o que eu pensei.
Don't worry about the chains. I've got a plan. Yeah, we'll just have to get her to break them.
Ela consegue, sim.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone. We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and a raging devil.
Como que ela tá
You
agora?
turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke?
Sim.
Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
Good. You don't even have to goad her. She's doing it all herself. Let her break those chains and then run.
Ela tá no cantinho
Lead
muito
her out of
apertado.
here. You know what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't. Tough shit. We're the
Okay.
ones in control here.
O que você tá falando, narrador?
It's not the...
Cala a boca.
Yeah, doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it? Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward,
Ela já
ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Exatamente.
Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
Sim. Corre.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Que bom.
We're
Essa é a
planning
intenção.
on it.
Exatamente.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't
No,
you be the
Princessa.
same?
Sure, we don't want a weapon. We don't have time. You're making a mistake. You continue to the door. It'd be a real shame if it
Cala
was
a
don't
boca,
listen to
narrador.
him. Locks are nothing. Just barrel through. No. Your
Libertada.
skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You
Epa.
glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. So, this is what the end looks like.
What is this place? Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
Isso. Isso, perfeito.
This is just another place. I don't care about places. I only care about you. Is this what you wanted? For me to see this?
Não.
Fine then. I've seen it. Are you happy? Are you finally going to come back to me? Are we finally going to fight?
Falando desse jeito.
She readies her powerful legs to charge you, but then she slumps.
Nossa, o que? Fala.
I don't feel like fighting anymore. I'm cold. It feels like this is where I'm supposed to be, like stepping out of that door was some
Eu
driving
quero te
purpose I've
ajudar.
long
Que
forgotten.
raiva desse jogo.
But I don't want to be here. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. It's cold.
Converte alguém que não quer ser liberta. Deixa a gente responder, entrar, é hora de partir, a memória retorna.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Não, não gostei, eu
Should we
queria
try
ter
and find
ajudado
her?
ela. É, você vai ficar tudo bem, confia em mim, já te pensar que ele você sempre fica com medo.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Here.
Screw the mirror, we just need to find the
Cala a
princess.
boca, teimoso. Vai ficar tudo bem.
If you say so, we'll trust you. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Nossa, teimoso
Feels
chato.
too good to be true.
Se aproxima do espelho. O reflexo mudou? Como assim eu cresci? Assim, enquanto o silêncio na bala. Olá, viu mais uma vez, desculpa, sou Lúcio. Vou seguir até a cabana. Ele está na cabana, aproximar-se dela.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am
Mas
more
ela é tão
than I
linda
was
essa versão
before.
dela.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
É mesmo que. Quanto você mudou?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
Agora a gente vai ter que
I
ficar,
am
tipo,
different,
colecionando
but I
princesas,
am
vamos dizer assim. Você fala, parece o enigma. Será que você pode me dar a única resposta
I'm
direta?
sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully leave what I wish to
obrigado.
say. If you do not the vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Qual é a sensação de mudar? Quando você sabe o que fazer.
With every gift you
Ela, por
bring
exemplo,
me,
se me traz
I
seus
excavate
carros
the
daquilo
alleys
que
of what
deve
I am
ser.
meant to be, and every exploration yields new and I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Ok. Nossa, tem muitas escolhas.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you.
Você é essa última opção.
Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Tem alguma opinião sobre. Eu não. Ah,
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will
será
make
que
for a
a
burning
princesa vai
heart.
começar a ter mais vida com cada um que eu vou
Do not mourn
juntando?
her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Qual é a sensação de mudar assim?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners.
É muito
There are
bom,
contradictions,
sei lá, eu tava dando
conflicts in my
tanto
nature,
valor assim pro jogo. Eu
and
preciso
there
ver
are
o Felp jogando em algum
familiarities that bind
momento.
everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be.
Uhum. Quando eu volto é como se uma parede visível me cercasse, porque eu não consigo fazer as mesmas coisas que eu já fiz antes.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
Ah,
They
vai
are useless to us
eliminando?
now.
Porque se for eliminando é muito
Inaccessible.
bom. Preciso mais time comigo do que qualquer outra pessoa que eu já encontrei, obrigado.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Será que tem como o que você quer que eu traga da próxima vez?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers.
Sim,
And
qualquer
every
coisa
perspective
é um ponto
illuminates my
bom
shadow.
pra ela. Não tem uma preferência que eu gostaria de mudar ou crescer.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow.
Uhum. Eu não quero machucar lá, mas receio que coisas ficam cada vez próximas quanto mais vezes eu voltar.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you. If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build upon. My waters are
ainda
shallow
falta
and
bastante,
murky.
pelo
The
jeito.
task of finding my vessels is your burden to.
Tô pronto pra voltar.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
E eu morro de novo. Leve o olho da agulha para ela. Coração ardente.
You're on a path in.
Não vou nem dialogar dessa vez.
You make your way.
Calma, tem alguém conversando comigo? Eu não vi.
The interior.
Ah, é só a voz do herói. Eu não vou pegar a faca. Eu vou tentar libertar ela logo de
The
primeira.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room. Her voice softly.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Não. Vai ver como você
You
está.
are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was
Ela
starting to
lembra?
think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of
Todas
threat
as
to
versões
anyone?
dela.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Já vou tentar ajudar
Only
ela.
making this more
Não vou nem
difficult.
cogitar.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge
Não
mistake.
tô cometendo erro.
You're doing the right thing.
Sim.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
É.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
É. Eu andar de cima, talvez já realmente em algum lugar lá em cima. E se eu não estiver, talvez pegar algo pra te libertar.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Ah, é
You
bonitinho.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams.
Filho
Someone
da
else here.
puta.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are. You're here to slay the princess, and you make your way to the bottom of the
Okay.
stairs. This would have been so much easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Queria ter pegado a faca.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Mas quem? É o narrador.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Sim.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with a determination. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way, or we could use it to free her. You won't like
Sim.
what happens if you...
Salvar a princesa.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound
Tadinha.
you cut into her flesh.
E que agonia.
The blade is sharp,
Ai,
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Para de descrever tanto.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Isso
No.
é mais desconfortável.
She didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to... How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Sim.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Marcha da porta
No.
trancada.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape
Por
into
que
the
você não
world.
pode?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your
No.
body steps... Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Não. Aqui é avisá-la.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink.
But the princess dodges, stumbling
Me.
back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Tô muito nervoso.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of...
Resistir.
The blade! Move the blade!
Não.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously
Boa.
reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hand.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest,
Ah, tá.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is
Ai, que
agony.
agonia dos ossinhos dela.
But you aren't dead.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For
Sim.
her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort
Não
of
me importa.
heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way
Tudo
into
bem?
your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Meu Deus.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed
Por
out.
que eu sou tão feio?
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruin. It can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality.
Elfin,
Everything
tudo bem?
goes dark, and you die.
A donzela. Vem nenhuma conquista.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
A guerra tá acabando, não vou fazer nada.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Apaixonado.
Excuse me?
Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to
Yes,
withstand the
isso.
power of our love.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too
Meu
great to be
Deus.
stifled. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus.
Eu vou levar a faca dessa vez.
The interior of the
Diferente.
cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped. The blade is your implement.
Eu já vou olhar logo.
Walk up to the
logo
wall
no
next to the
espelho.
bed. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a mirror,
and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out.
You
Só
take the
por
blade.
I
segurança.
suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally...
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade.
Vamos ajudar ela. Dessa vez com a faca já em mão.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slay. A soft voice carries up.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think... Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying that
No.
we don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this...
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
Não.
Just remember, you walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
My love! We're here to rescue you from your
Just
unjust
feel.
and...
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may
bom.
not be able to hear my words.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Realmente.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Yes.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Yes.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't
Não,
it?
não precisa.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before,
Ai,
haven't you?
narrador, sim,
That's
já
right, villain.
estivemos.
And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained
Sim,
by
era
cruelty.
And
errado não
you've
tá.
died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
We
damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Deve ser tipo
Especially not without leaving a trail of
Rick and
incomprehensible
Morty, que toda
devastation
viagem no
behind you.
tempo que eles fazem, na
This
verdade,
is
só cria uma
horrible.
realidade diferente. Isso foi um péssimo exemplo. Calma aí, sinto muito pelo que você já fez. O narrador me enviou pra matar, então quando foi bastante. Perguntar por causa de stream. Não? O que aconteceu depois que eu morri?
You died, and now we're talking.
Ah. Eles cortaram de novo, essa não foi minha parte preferida da última vez.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Não fala isso com
We
tanta
won't be laying
leveza.
a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are?
Será?
We'll be able to.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with...
She didn't care
Okay.
last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic,
Não
smiling
significa ser
angel.
estoico,
No,
mas
you're
tudo bem.
right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
Sim, vou
If
falar.
another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it would...
That's okay.
Yeah,
You were
it's
just
fine.
doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in
Ela não
stride.
falou
To a surprise. That's because she's perfect.
Sim?
Do you think she has someone like him? She doesn't. There's no one else like...
I think he's right.
Okay.
Because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him.
Resgatar.
No. I can't let you do...
You what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill
De
her?
novo?
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm
Sim.
our dearest,
You wouldn't.
Ah,
I would.
você ria?
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That
Bonitinha.
shouldn't have worked. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Sim?
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful
Opa, não
embrace.
olha pra baixo
Ugh.
ninguém. Não pode.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is
Cala a
buried
boca,
in
eu
her
não vou
back.
enfiar a faca
Is that a
nela.
threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
Sim.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
O que quer
Let me
fazer?
guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who...
I don't actually know.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is
Se ela
just a
quiser destruir o mundo,
misunderstanding?
eu
What if
ajudo
she doesn't
ela.
want
Tem
to end the
problema não.
world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her eyes in...
Ela,
and
ela
then
vai falar de
she
destruir o
shrugs.
mundo.
I don't know.
Ah, tá.
What do you want to do?
Não. É que não tinha. Deve que. Eu só quero ir embora, mas eu já não resto mais. Você quer ir embora? Então vamos.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and
Pelo
with it
anime isso.
tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Exatamente.
I like to think that you do, actually.
É assim.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
Nosso narrador
She
é
doesn't
um
have to be so
amargurado
happy
mesmo.
about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
É
Did I do
claro,
that
né?
last time? Then you should know that you put...
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here?
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairness is enough with this true love nonsense. Of course you wouldn't
E a
understand.
gente acabou de
Our
conhecer ela.
passions run deeper than anything you have ever... Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that
Eu vou.
delusional voice.
Essa voz mais correta. A cética e a apaixonadas foram as
I'm
melhores.
just along for the ride at this point.
Acho que podemos abrir se tentarmos juntos.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Parece o papo mais furado que
Like a pair
funcionaria.
of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin
Tá
everything.
tudo dando
If I'm about to see the end of
perfeitamente
the world,
certo.
I'd rather not see it
Não
sober.
tenho do que reclamar.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here?
Tem
Seems like an
razão.
easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Não é?
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Eu vou salvar. Eu quero testar as duas opções.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other. That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Realmente.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening. You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
É.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
Não.
We not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't as...
Eu vou
But
tentar.
I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this.
É.
But she can't be unhappy. I don't know. She has a point. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a prince. As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest. Oh, but I do.
Ele vai abrir o peito.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's
Filha da
done.
puta.
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet
Osh.
pops as you pull yourself apart inch by inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps
que tá
rhythmically in your
acontecendo aqui?
raw, bloodied chest. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair...
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and
Nós
we die.
morremos.
Yes.
Ah. Ele desfaz. Ah, dá até medo.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Ai,
We've
de
been
novo.
here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this
Oportunista.
new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle.
E esse lugar é lindo.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here.
Ah, não.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. Before you, there is...
Exatamente.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off with... Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you... But it's not there, is it? We don't even... I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere.
Cala a boca. Verdade, só tá indo oportunista. Cadê o apaixonado?
He was a bit of a... We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we... Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all. What is there to say about it? It's a mirror. Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror.
Ai, de novo.
My bad. I see it. Good for you, but... Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement...
De novo, vamos chegar perto do
Across the room,
espelho.
stopping just... Well, shall we have a look at us? You reach forward,
Sumiu.
your hand... Figures. And then you push the door open. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing... I'm not. But I appreciate the... Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythms... No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an...
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what... Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a...
Claro. Ela vai estar presa de novo?
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light. Just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's
Volta
neck.
do pescoço.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So...
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you...
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs.
Isn't that better? It is.
Por que é esse?
It's our happy ending. Just like you asked for. It's everything...
Supostamente.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a
Tem
shadow
alguma
dives
coisa em
across the
volta dela
table.
agora que eu vi.
In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead
Eu
and
achei
dig
que
in.
era
I'm
só
sure
a
you're
sombra
hungry.
dela, alguma coisa assim.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a
E príncipe, né? Ela é a princesa.
Yeah. And after everything we've been through, we could do more than that.
Comer.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never
Ela tá comendo
fading.
também.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from
Ela
the
tá me
bone,
encarando, eu acho
juicy
que tá comendo
and
demais.
tender and burst. This really is It is the best meal you've ever. But then it's over, and you're just...
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The food is good.
Ela vai me deixar
Again,
num ciclo
You tear
infinito.
into golden, crispy flesh. A good meal is still a good meal. And we did... And then it's over.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just...
So the shadow sweeps over the table. The meat is fine. The bread is fine. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing, does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse. And we haven't had so much. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and...
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. The meat is greasy, The bread is tough, its crust
Ué.
hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are... I'm so... Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? At
Ué.
least you still have the memory of how good...
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters,
Não tô gostando
then
do que tá
goes out
acontecendo.
entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to... As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Eu vou me levantar.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed... There will be no getting up. There will be no...
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Flames roar, and the shadow comes dancing across the
Um bom
table.
pressentimento.
It leaves behind an intricate game.
Péssimo
Its
pressentimento,
pieces
na
elegant
verdade.
and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like...
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of... What? You don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is.
Okay.
The tension between turns.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
Ah,
And so you start. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. Boom! And there you have it.
Fez uma
What did
partida
I
com a
tell
ajuda
you?
de uma voz
Am I great at
manipuladora.
games or am I great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes.
Oh, I won.
There is a long pause.
This isn't fun anymore.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces...
eu tô entendendo qual é o problema.
The game's just... The shadow
Eu acho que ela
descends
tá
on the
tentando
board
ser
once
tipo
again.
a
More
esposa
pieces are added,
perfeita,
their shapes more
mas
intricate,
não é
their
não
purposes less immediately
sei
clear,
explicar.
and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, but then you get used to the additions, and the feeling more pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The prince winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes...
I'm out of
Isso
ideas.
ainda eu acho que não consigo mais jogar.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes
Sim.
out. Again, the remaining flame...
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so...
This is... awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time
Cala a
together?
boca, Portuni, já
We
tá me
just have to
irritando.
stay... Yeah.
Você está mesmo feliz aqui?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the...
Yes!
She's being defensive. And we all know
Cala a
being...
boca, oportunista.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Vai acontecer se você tentar fazer qualquer coisa no mundo que você... O que você escolheria?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
Vamos sair.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final...
Caralho. Desculpa, sinto que eu sou
She raises
responsável.
her head, mascara trailing down her
Senti
cheeks.
mal, de devia ter saído.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just
didn't happen that way. I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty.
Eu tá me deixando mal.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever.
Yeah.
That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Não sei se eu já tinha dito. Você já mas talvez.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer the corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold,
Até o narrador não sabe mais como se
but her skin
sentir.
against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss.
Realmente.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Caralho.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
Nossa senhora, apareci.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. He's really gone, isn't it? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then.
Nossa,
About time.
The stars are
vamos pegar ela.
so beautiful.
O silêncio passa por você, é reconfortante.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Calou puxentemente, vocês dois dão início a um passo gracioso, no ritmo que os guia a batida compartilhar de seus corações, em perfeito uníssono. Palavra. Dela cansada e abatida, no segundo mais rápido você se move, um sorriso suave, extravagante, forte apenas, afeta o jeito. Você faz virar uma região, pois seus braços têm até o limite, apenas o aperto tênue de sua mão na dela os mantém juntos, vocês compartilham um olhar que parece durar para sempre.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Que final! Levamos mais uma. Dance com seu final feliz. Mas não tem gente responder, nem enterrar, é hora de partir.
She's gone.
Torna.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
É.
But it feels so bad.
você sempre fica com
Like
medo
looking
se
into
ele
it
acha
right now is going to be the
é. Vai ficar tudo bem. Sim, vou falar a mesma coisa.
If you say so.
Certo lugar. Apesar que eu acho que eu deveria estar respondendo outras coisas. É por cima do espelho. Ver mal com o espelho sempre faz para você. Você deve ver o que há nele. Você definhou. Não sei o que está acontecendo. Depois a gente já leu, então não tem problema.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my... All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Não pode ser uma contradições aí.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence.
Coisado, sabe?
There is no logic that can bind my
Tem nem palavra pra
multitudes.
descrever.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
É estranho, vamos dizer assim. Você aguenta ser uma
As
contradição.
easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit.
Não importa quantas vezes eu volte, pelo menos um de nós sempre machuca o outro. Isso não afeta, não a torna pior.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care.
Pelo contrário, acaba gostando mais de você.
It says that your heart is gentle,
Diz que o seu coração
that even in the darkness you are guided by
compaixão. O que você acha desse aspecto?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Se eu não tivesse prendido ela... Já saberemos. E deixamos
My
para trás.
perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. Perhaps this will change. We will
Quantos?
know when we...
Ah,
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves. I yearn for what I have always yearned for.
eu quero saber o que é esse destruir o seu corpo. Ah,
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
ah. E se eu tentar atacar a entidade?
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight.
Tudo bem.
I will be here when it is time for
Eu
us to
morri
meet
de
again.
novo. Eba. Partir o seu final feliz com ela.
You're on a path in the
Ok. E lá vamos nós de novo. Dessa vez... eu vou entrar sem o punhal. Continuar
Good.
descendo as escadas.
You're still
Ah, só
listening
queria
to
ter
reason.
visto como foi a voz dela.
It would be better if you had a
Decide
weapon,
vez.
but you walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you to
Hi.
Vou conversar um pouco primeiro.
Okay.
Vai, diga. Qual é seu nome?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully forming.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's
Princesa,
both?
princesa. Seu nome é Princesa.
Like I said, you can call me... I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't
Okay.
even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Não. Você está presa aqui por um motivo.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort...
You have all the explanation you need. You
Só para uma pessoa que você faz há tanto tempo, eu tenho comido ou bebido.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. Okay, but actually,
Mas de verdade. Ué.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world.
I
think.
guess. Ah,
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
that's. How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
não. Sim.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully, it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me.
Sim.
There's going to be plenty of time to chat after.
Não vou voltar a usar, mas eu posso permitir para aquelas demais. Se ficar aqui com o bem, eu tenho que assim, todo mundo fica feliz. Aqui para nós, eu tô decidindo fazer. Muito bem. Posso simplesmente confiar em você, pegar o pão. Não. Pegar o pão e falar, mas não. Fica aqui embaixo, vou te tirar daqui. É tirar muito fácil, eu me arrepender disso.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, so I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help, but if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the...
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed... Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she?
Em vez de ter comprometido a não sei fala. Não.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy... Okay. We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep...
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Ela mudou rápido.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never... You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting... No.
Pode começar, a única
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you know.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Nossa, ela tá meio cringe.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
Oh no.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. Oh, what a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
Na verdade, não. Não
it can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
E você morre.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Quer ver?
Everything goes dark.
E você morre.
And you die.
O pesadelo. Ah, não.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
You have already committed to my completion.
Ah.
Again?
People don't die. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's... Shh! What if he hears us?
That's a very good question, little voice. What if... Shit! I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from...
Ah, eu vou tentar.
A warning. She will lie.
I don't think lying and...
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Ah, vamos, eu tenho até medo de como vai estar em volta.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Ele nem
The
importa.
smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table. The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door?
It's just an empty frame.
Sim.
She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for it. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess... So deep breath in.
Então vou chegar perto do
You
espelho.
walk up to the wall.
What are you talking...
You reach forward and... Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden, so...
Very different.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't, so focus up.
Vou pegar o punhal.
You read. Good.
Is it gonna be enough, though?
Couldn't you have given us something? The
Uma
blade is
bomba.
the only thing you need to finish your task. Those are the words of someone. You cross over the threshold, and on more eyes too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh
Ah,
lightning
tem
and
olhos
static,
mesmo.
as if you're descending
ver
into a place
piscando.
that isn't meant for a creature.
Não
Her
gostei.
cruel and play.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time.
Estar com ela. Não precisamos do problema, vou matar ela. Só acho que eu consigo no... Eu vou conversar com
Didn't
ela.
you hear my warning a minute ago?
Something tells me she isn't gonna be very keen on talking.
Vamos
You
tentar.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden... She could be anywhere. Are you really not going to comment on how... No, I'm not. Somebody need... Excuse
Yeah.
me. I'm being incredibly
Yeah,
reasonable.
Mark's
You're
supposed to
going to
pop
die
it.
down here. Please stop saying...
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really.
Não fazer nada.
Beside its best,
There you are. I told you.
as the princess approaches, your
Uau,
legs
ela também é
suddenly
muito
go numb.
bonita.
Your arms quickly fall.
This is it.
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a... What did you do?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you.
Your vision cuts out as your blood
Caralho.
begins to coagulate.
Mas já?
It's as if every part of your being is coming to a
Nem me deu
lurching
chance.
halt. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function?
Ah.
And then experience stops once more. Okay, whatever you were doing. You sure about that? Are you sure? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart. Again, your eyes shoot up.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already... Your weapon is still in your hand. Nerves.
Because I don't want to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking.
The princess leans forward, bringing her mouth.
If I want to see you gone,
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. Shit, make it... Hey, snap out of it.
Acorda.
You're back.
one moment. Ah,
She pulls away.
but that wouldn't be very fun.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
Bem
heart,
pedir pra
lungs,
gente uma
liver,
proteção,
nerves,
sabe?
heart, lungs,
É
liver,
porque sabe
nerves,
se ter
heart,
órgão,
lungs,
órgão,
liver,
órgão.
nerves, heart, lungs,
Não
liver,
precisa ser posição
nerves,
órgão, se
heart,
faz nada.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Você bota
liver,
aqui pra
nerves,
que você
heart,
já deixou.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Bota aqui.
nerves, heart, what? Lungs,
No!
liver,
Sim!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stopped. Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely... Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's
Caralho.
wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to
acontecendo, tô
torment and
confuso.
oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
I don't trust having our back to...
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feed.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver.
Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us a lot.
Heart, lungs.
You place a shaky foot on the first. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool.
Yes, I remember. Of course, I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so bad.
And you? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the...
Lungs, liver.
Oh, look at that.
It'll open. You just have to give it a
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Anyways, like he said, I never said I was. If I was in control, I don't know, secret...
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go.
Shut! The princess moves past you and into... I thought you wanted us to... It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now.
Okay, what do we...
I said what...
Oh, do you want to hear from me now?
Yes.
Well, I thought you needed me to...
We do, but this is important. Look, brain...
Heart.
Right, heart.
Lungs.
Lungs.
Liver. Nerve.
Okay, thanks.
You're terrible.
I know.
Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things.
What are you doing?
Finally, I can talk.
Now, what were you asking me? Running everything. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. Don't trust him. Really?
So you'd have them...
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves.
I suppose if I had to make a choice... Thank you for your gracious show.
But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. All right, I'm done.
Finally, that was awful. I really...
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. Open the...
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching
Levamos
against my
mais
skin.
uma que não é nem um pouco legal, mas levamos. Princesa exausta despenca no
Why is
chão.
it so cold?
Eu não sei por que a gente salvou essa, mas tudo bem. Aí não é nem um pouco legal, você não teve chance de esconder. Ah, tá
She's
lá.
gone. And there's that mirror. What is that supposed to mean? I can't even trust us.
E agora, como que eu tô? Sou. Tá. Quantas conquistas eu já fiz nesse jogo? 13 de 131. Entendi. Tá perto, né?
There's a world beyond the endless walls. Do you know it will find out?
Uma pergunta retórica, você sabe? Você quer me contar?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind.
Tem árvores, estrelas e tem pessoas, eu acho que pra você é pater.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people.
Eu quero saber
This
sobre
one is
isso.
filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Muito macio, facilmente cortado, dividido, mastigado. Tá bom.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
É. Ela acha que nós somos reais.
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the
Nada não
absence.
pode existir. Sabe o que vai acontecer quando você despertar?
If I did,
Você vai já ter despertado. Então, quando você manda de volta, eu não fico sozinho. Tem umas vozes que falam comigo. Umas são eu, mas uma delas é outra coisa. Eu chamo de narrador. E que ela quer comate você. Você tem um narrador. Os seus versos de chão.
no, their thoughts are quiet.
Sim, não sei por que viver nos aléns. Sim. Sim, você vai guardar essa forma. Sim, não sei por que, mas sem ser. Sim, mas não sei o que eu vou fazer. Quando encontrar finalmente teremos
Do not
respostas.
look to one who fears me for your truth.
De nós mesmos. Ok, quantas vezes a gente precisa trazer pra você?
One, whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the other.
Ok, essa é a última vez que eu gostaria que trouxesse.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours.
Sabe o que eu vou usar com... Essa é a última etapa que falta pra completar, então eu não vou voltar. Só vou ficar aqui. Sim.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you...
Esperar.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy? If you close that box, will you become another you? And you'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to...
O meu. E tudo fica preto. Achou? Foi porque eu falei que eu ia esperar. Isso foi foda, tá? Eu não tava esperando isso. Acho que tá abrindo o jogo de volta. Mas isso foi um baita plot twist. Então, jogo, abra. Abriu.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Sai do seu lado. Tô pronto pra voltar. Vamos,
The next time I see you, I will be here.
E você morre. Leve os pesadelos para ela.
Your honor?
Lá vamos nós de novo. Na verdade, agora.
That's the spirit. You make your way up.
Dessa vez eu vou. Já sei.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Outra
You walk down
personalidade.
the stairs and lock eyes.
She's so cold.
Focus on the task at hand.
Não, Dananina não.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after...
Voltar.
The blade tumbles
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your back. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Como eu atiraria daqui?
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can always put that knife to...
Her sharp eyes set. She isn't suggesting what she is.
Sei.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions.
Justo.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told...
Princess Hez, she doesn't know. She knows what she'd do.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd... At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down... Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was... That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Voltei.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my.
She's right about one thing. Her word.
Like I said, it's all. So do you trust me? The prisoner, the victim, the princess.
She's wrong.
Confio em
This
você.
isn't about trust. This is about.
Vamos ver o que vai falar.
She hesitates before.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Again, she offers.
To. Oh, have
You know.
Vou tirar daqui.
Oh, you have to. You walk up to the chains binding. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for.
Doubtful. Whoever.
Não.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Oh,
She
simples.
speaks. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. And you attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs
Nenhuma
slams
novidade.
shut. Is someone else here? You're here to sleep. You try that. I'll repeat myself once again.
É.
You make your way easier for her, easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They like the knife. Pick it up and.
You won't like what happens.
Salvar a princesa.
Against your better judgment,
Vamos ver
you
o que vai
place the
acontecer
blade
dessa
against the
vez.
print. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, how is she so composed after losing an arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the prince. Wait, this isn't. Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back. Stop it. Stop. Resist. The blade.
Ela
You're
tem uma
doing your
personalidade
best to help me,
diferente.
aren't you? I can see the
Quero ver
conflict
o
in
que
your
ela vai fazer
eyes.
com essa personalidade diferente.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade,
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
and then she slits your throat with an almost
Tá
clinical
bom. Isso
ease.
eu tava esperando.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything
E
goes
você
dark.
morre. Eba, a prisioneira.
You're on a path. You're here to.
You have a
É, não adianta tentar ir embora. Não mais.
A warning, but she will lie. Yes, yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife. Did you just say wink? No, I
Foi
didn't.
solto.
Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus. The interior of the cabin
Wow.
is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. The only furniture of note is an iron table. The blade is your implement.
Tentar olhar o espelho de
Walk
novo.
up to the wall. What are you talking about? You reach for, but there was, and now it's
Nada.
gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. You
Pegar
take the
o
blade.
punhal
Good
com
idea.
precaução.
Much better to be armed than to go in. The door to the basement creaks open,
Tem
revealing an
certeza que eu não
old
vi
stones.
essa
Her voice,
masmorra?
harsh but controlled.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the
Caralho.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck. Should we be worried about the one? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easy.
É, não vou
Have you
conseguir
noticed
libertar
the
ela
empty
dessa
chain
vez.
on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Dar-se com ela.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until.
That's
Okay.
reasonable. We do have a.
Ah, tá. Não, onde ela mandou?
You do as she asks and sit on the floor. Still.
Thank you. Now,
Intenções como assim?
yes, your intentions. There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid...
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her? Or does she think she'd survive? You're right. Maybe she... Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests. Oh, are we acknowledging that?
So you've already been... As much as I would like to remain in... It's complicated. Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin. The situation right now, where you're... A contingency for you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going... If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredible. I need you to be in the dark for and maybe I wanted to be the first. That's pathetic. I never said... I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the... Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up. Moving on. Why is it important for us to be The more I say, the more your mind will swim into danger. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. And now you're back.
Is that really all? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife.
But she would have to cut her head off. She certainly seems confident. Or maybe you should consider them. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit. So, I don't know. Just then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her... That doesn't sound great. There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him. Possibly even more than we can't trust her.
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say that.
Eu vou. Aqui, ó.
I wouldn't do that. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shack. And what? Is it going to lock the sec? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to. What is that supposed to mean? Yes. Come out and say it then. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts with and, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Não, esse bagulho da faca não fez o menor
sentido. So it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically... No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Yep.
Faremos.
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not. Nope.
That's rude. You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're... This is so... There must be something we can do to get out of... But there isn't. Time, it passes and passes. At least the world is so... It isn't. You're stuck. Too far... But she's not ending anything. She's just... Her very existence is a threat. It harms... How exactly does... It just... But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of... And let me guess... If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first. A bit of weathering here, a bit of a...
I don't like small talk, remember?
Still rude.
rodando mesmo.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed?
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves until suddenly there are no walls. And
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Não exatamente.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Ué. Deu certo? Eu não tava esperando isso. Deu certo.
she's gone. And there's that. What is that supposed to mean?
No, that can't be right.
E agora, como que eu tô? Nada?
I think you know what I am.
Hã? Então você é o narrador do jogo de estratégia. Então você é o narrador do
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me.
Muitos. Já tá
I wonder how many...
Quem é você? É o
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him.
Sim.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to... We've already crossed the point of no return.
Outros como você já disse algo parecido antes. Todos os narradores são diferentes.
Of course. That is by both this construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it will restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Olá, Luiz.
But you'll be awake soon.
Tô com medo das próximas decisões, tá? Pra defender algo que explica sua arrogância.
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Depois de tudo que nos fez passar, acho que algum
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, then ask them and make it quick. I won't. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her.
Eu acho que só tem mais 2 pedaços.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Não vou ceifar, mano.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
Meu. Não serve só silêncio agora. Acabando pela última vez. Você chega a acreditar no nosso personagem. Nada assim. Uau!
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
De sua falta. Ela responde se abrindo uma cascata interminável de sorrisos. Espero pacientemente que você continue. Você conhece o Echo? Ouviu nossa conversa?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death? Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is. Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share a If we didn't, the winding path. My very nature is paradox, as is yours. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark? Or, in time, would they see it as a curse?
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status.
Eu não sei que decisões eu tô tomando.
Is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains? We took fear by the hand and walked with it.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the a picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life? How deep must repetition still our movements? You doused the flames of false devotion. And in my despair, you that the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Eu tô muito confuso, meu Deus.
Dance with me again, and I'll never have to stop.
you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those. You run and you run far. And the flesh I hurl at you is answered by the empty air. I didn't know what to make of my freedom then. You challenged me. And by challenging me, you...
Tô salvando tudo porque eu não sei.
A rejection of conflict is still conflict. All conflict is violent. Nothing is immutable. There is no constant. Open your eyes and Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words.
Meu Deus, eu não sei que final eu tô pegando. Tem uma escolha, você cai em si mesmo.
I love you.
Tem que ser inflexível. Essa livre está
It's
com ela.
magnificent.
A palavra impressão para descrever a realidade absoluta, algo que simplesmente é. O que vai acontecer agora?
Everything. Just like it always.
Lugar no infinito. Meu Deus do céu, que viagem. Você e ela vão ser 1000 voadas e 1000 aconteceu de cada um. E sem ter consciência, como sempre tiver. Está avançando no dia, mas parece um medo. Sem elas não estão em casa. Não há nenhum final, apenas são os começos. Terminei? Eu não entendi nada. Eu tô confuso. Cadê em português? Português aqui. Bruno Dias, Fábio. Eu gostaria de pagar lá umas peixinhas. Bonito. Uma cobra? O jogo final feliz. Como assim, feliz? Aquele que posso dar Como assim? O final feliz não conta? Como assim? Deixa eu ver se tem uma explicação. Nossa canção, termina o jogo, final feliz não conta. Calma, eu preciso pesquisar isso. Aqui, deixa eu ver. Ah, na verdade eu não tive o final feliz. Não. É, eu já vi que em algum momento eu vou tentar platinar esse jogo. Vai ser difícil, mas vou tentar. Mas é isso, caralho, terminamos. Tudo bem confuso, não vou mentir, mas eu gostei muito mais do que eu tava esperando. Mas é isso. Agora eu vou ver os vídeos do idioma das legendas. Ah, tá. Cadê o português aqui? Memória. Foi a princesa. Só falta um. Aqui foi a briguenta. Nossa, ainda falta muito. Essa aqui foi na minha primeira decisão. A prisioneira. A donzela. Ué, não é a mesma? Não, não é exatamente assim. Quase fiz tudo aqui, mas é isso. Jogo foda. Mas é isso. Boa noite e até um outro dia.